Hey everybody, Dr. Kaylee Garrett-Zimmerman here, physical therapist, owner and founder of Femme Empowerment and Advocacy. And I really wanted to talk today about the power of a positive attitude because you guys know that I'm always on here talking about mindset, stress and anxiety management, and having a positive attitude, but I've never really told you stories or given you insight into why it's so important and what kind of impact it can really have on your life. I've started before in saying, before I started PT school, I was in a different spot. When I was in high school, when I was in undergraduate school, I was in a different spot mentally, and I had a negative attitude. Everything that I took on was negative, so I never was able to reach the goals that I had. Did well, got by, but I was never happy with it, and I was never able to get to the point that I wanted to be or get to the point where I knew that I deserved to be. So that negative attitude really actually, in my opinion, hindered me from reaching my goals much sooner and really hindered me from taking the relationships that I had to the next level or taking the strategies that I was using and the things that I was doing from taking that to that next level. The jobs that I was at, I was negative about. I woke up and I didn't want to go, didn't want to go to class, didn't want to go to school, and it was just like always such a negative attitude that I had, and that was contributing to me being stressed out and anxious more often. So being positive or learning how to be positive when you are taking on different trials, different activities, different things in your life is going to really make that big leap, that big change for you. And what I mean by that is the day that I changed my attitude from being negative to different things and trials that were going on in my life is the day that the doors started to open. So, excuse me, sorry. I meant to turn my notifications off. So the day that I started to look at things in a positive light was the day that the doors started to open. I went into PT school because that day that I said, okay, I'm done being negative about this. This is a positive thing. I need to be positive about that. That's when that door opened. And then I got into PT school, went to PT school. I fell into that negative mindset again. And then I started to fall into that feeling sorry for myself, everything's terrible, don't want to do this type thing, waking up miserable, all that good stuff. And then this year I started to look in that positive attitude again. That's why you've seen so much of me, and that's why I'm harping at you how important it is to have a positive attitude. I started to wake up every morning and say that I'm grateful for certain things, tell myself that I'm going to be positive throughout that day, and I started to have doors all over the place open. So your dreams will come true when you start to look at it in a positive light. Your doors will open when you start to have a positive attitude towards those doors. You will feel better when you start to have a positive attitude towards yourself. Even if it's something like I want to lose weight, if you feel positive about that and you're excited to do that, it's going to happen. So that's really what I wanted to do today, and my call to action for you is to start looking at things with a positive attitude. Get rid of the negative attitude. Really work on that. Change it to a positive light, because that's when that door is going to open and everything's going to start happening in your life. All right, much love. Have a great day.